Derek.
Yo.
Is Eli Manning a better playoff quarterback than Drew Brees?
Man, look.
Who said that? What Trey at?
Man,
Trey dropped off.
I don't like disrespect. I don't like people dropping off the calls without saying they leaving. It's rude and disrespectful. But is Eli a good playoff quarterback? Yes. Did he beat the best quarterback arguably of all time? Yes. 2 times. He did it twice. But people try to act like everything is on one player. Did Eli have Michael Strahan, Hall of Famer? Yes. Did he have O.C. Umenyiora? Yes. Did he have a receiver catch the ball? I know. Did he have a receiver catch the ball on his hat, on his helmet for a game? One of the best catches of all time in the Super Bowl?
So Eli didn't make that play?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll just say this. That was a modern NFL. That play would have been called dead.
It would have.
Oh.
Eli broke 2 sacks on that play.
Okay, but still, he balled. And I was happy he beat Brady. But for them people to wake up on first take talking about Drew Brees, not all this, Drew Brees ain't that, knowing the Saints got messed over in the NFC Championship, deprived of a Super Bowl, that we never gonna ever, we don't know what would have happened. You can say what you want about we got the ball back, but that shouldn't, the situation was uncalled for. Should never been in that situation.
That's true. And that's finish. I'm gonna let you finish. You're going crazy.
2, we lost to the Vikings 2 times in the last 3 or 4 years.
3 years, yeah, 3.
The last 3 years. All for play. How you gonna blame Drew Brees for that? The Minneapolis Miracle. How Drew Brees get blamed for something like that? I'm saying, how you gonna blame? How you gonna say that? Put that on his resume. It counts as an L. It's gonna be an L. But how you gonna say, yeah, Drew, you bad in playoff games, lost like that?
He literally gave us the lead before that happened.
Then we got the game with Kirk Cousins,
which he played bad in.
Got lost on a play, hurt his ankle. Then they come out and say, I didn't even think it was pass interference. I was like, Kyle Rudolph. I said, Kyle Rudolph got him. That's a mismatch. Corner, a nickelback that's not strong like that on a big Kyle Rudolph veteran tight end. They said, oh, that was a push-off. We sorry. I said, well, ain't this something? I didn't think it was a push-off. But personally, I would have rather them not say nothing. Just don't say nothing. Just come out and say,
yeah. It hurt last year.
Right. So now y'all come out and say, oh, we messed up. I don't want to hear that.
But I'm asking, why are we talking about the Kyle Rudolph play when Drew Brees had multiple turnovers with?
Yeah, he played bad in that game.
He played bad that game, but he still kept us in the game.
Even when has Drew ever had like a bad game
even
like
with
that
the fumble, the fumble, it was like he held the ball too long. Cool. The pick, it was a bad pick. But on top of that, he still kept us in the game.
But Damon, it's like
points.
It's like saying Joe Flacco a better playoff quarterback than Drew Brees because of that outstanding run he had in Baltimore.
But it's not, because Eli Manning has 2 Super Bowl rings.
Stop using the rings. It is a team game. He had a way better running back. They used to tote the ball.
No.
Did he throw? He only has 2,000 yards in the playoffs, bro. No. Are you serious?
Literally calling that Packers team one of the best teams ever. They just went 15-1 after the Super Bowl, and Eli took the 6th-ranked team. The 6th-ranked team in the NFC.
The rank do not matter in the playoffs. It really does not matter.
So you don't got to go to Lambeau in January, and that don't matter?
It don't matter. You're gonna play. Y'all playing the same game. The season don't matter to me. But and then I got my notes because people trying to. Drew Brees is 8-8. Eli is 8-4.
Literally say, oh, they don't want to come to.
Brees is 8-8. Eli is 8-4 in the playoffs. He made it 6 seasons out of 14 as a starter. Drew made it 9 out of 18. 9 out of 18. 50%.
Eli's had
out of 14. Less than 50%.
Wait, what you said, Damon? It was the feedback on my mic was low.
I said Eli's had more success in his time in the playoffs.
Drew Brees, 4,967 yards in the playoffs, 67 completion percentage. Eli, 2,000 yards, 60% completion percentage. Eli, 9 interceptions. Drew Brees, 12 interceptions. Drew Brees threw the ball way more than him.
How many touchdowns Eli had?
Huh?
How many touchdowns Eli had?
18 touchdowns, 9 picks. Drew Brees, 34 touchdowns, 12 picks in the playoffs.
He played more games. You said
he played okay, and we throw the ball. They didn't have to throw a ball like that. That's not what the Giants do. The Giants play good defense and run, and he throws it when he has to. That's what they used to do.
We go deep in the playoffs. We always go deep in the playoffs. Giants always. I mean, they went deep 2 times.
That's what I'm saying. He went 3-0 2 times, so that's 6 games right there for when he had the playoff run.
When I look at the games the Giants won, their biggest games, it was on Eli's arms. The Super Bowls, the David Tyree catch, the Mario Manningham catch. When I look at when they went to Green Bay, he was throwing the ball to Victor Cruz. He was throwing the ball to these guys. So let's not act like he was just giving it because they brought back.
And Drew don't throw the ball. Drew don't be throwing the ball.
No, bro.
Completion percentage is still high. I'm not understanding what.
It's a tough conversation. Honestly, it is.
Right.
I mean, when you think about it, honestly, Eli, there are 2 seasons, like y'all saying, 4-0, both wild card, and then they went to Super Bowl, won. It's incredible, honestly, that they did that twice. But in the other seasons, in the other 11 seasons, and I think he went, or, whatever, he was 0-4.
The other 4 seasons they go.
Yeah, he was 0-4. So it's like, so
he went 2-4. Outside of the Super Bowl seasons, he was 2-4.
Right, it is a team sport. So they did have
for you to win a Super Bowl twice as the 6th seed.
It's insane. It definitely is.
That's some NFC stuff though. That's what they was doing.
Yeah.
I know, but I think he's had a more like dazzling. Like when we look at Eli, we remember all these glamorous moments. And we're like, dang, that does make him kind of go great in the playoffs. But when we look at the stats, Drew Brees, he's had his complications, not necessarily because of him, but he has in some shape and form produced at a high level in the playoffs. I mean, those stats, those aren't regular quarterback stats that people just throw in the playoffs. 34 touchdowns. So we have to acknowledge that. So I think it is a hard debate, but if I had to chime in, bro, I would just say Eli. It has to come down to it has to, bro. He has
come down to what? How does it come down to the rings when it's a team game?
Wait, let Jace go.
The better team won. That's what it comes down to. Drew Brees not playing Tom Brady on the field. He's playing Tom Brady defense. That's what I'm saying. It's a team game.
Go, Jay.
They battling mentally. Quarterbacks do have to take into account what's happening.
We always do that, though. You say at the end
you can't do that, though, because the
first
thing to do is run to rings. Brady's played with a great defense every time. So that's not fair accusation.
Go, Jace.
Okay. So, I feel like there hasn't been one game. No, there has been one game. There's only been one game that I can blame Drew on us losing in the playoffs. And that was just past year. You can't give me another game. The reason why Drew Brees is the reason why we lost.
I mean, he threw this interception at overtime, right? I feel like
come on. If Russell Wilson would have threw that interception, you'd be the same way.
He threw the interception.
He shouldn't have been in overtime. That's the point.
What we've been
bro,
saying.
It don't matter, bro. The most blatant no call of all time, bro.
All time. If it would have happened to you, Demond, you'd be the same way. How we do?
Demond go? I didn't hear you.
We couldn't go score.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying. We got the ball first. We could go score. Like
you had to.
At that point, bro.
Demond, if they would have called the PI, we would have won the game.
I don't know, man. Y'all still got to win.
But if you don't run the ball on first down right there, you don't even have to put it in the referee's hand.
Don't, bro.
It don't matter.
Come on.
Are
you serious, bro?
You got it. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Anytime
it was the most blatant no call of all time.
We talk about this no call like once every month.
I'm saying because people still try to act like it's an excuse for that. It's no excuse.
And then somebody said if they would have called the no call, how do you know y'all would have scored? What?
It was over. Like, we didn't have to score. We didn't have to score. We was up. Didn't we?
Yes.
No,
we wasn't up.
Yes.
We need a field goal?
Yeah, you kicked the field goal, then the Rams went to go kick a field goal.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, but we was going to run out the time if we would have got the first. Because Ted made that crazy catch.
But you would have run out the time if you ran the ball on first down.
But the play, Demon's such an asshole because he know the play we ran was gonna work. Put a shirt on.
The play was gonna work, and he literally hit us instead of doing like
the play they ran was a little quick slant to Michael Thomas. Yeah. Drew just threw it low.
But I'm saying I don't even know how you do that. Michael Thomas on the day has 4 catches for 36 yards. Put the ball in Ingram or Kamara's hands. The Rams got to use their timeouts. But
the play, it was to time, and it was open. He was open. The dude wasn't even in position to make a play.
That's the reason why he
dived at him head first. Head first.
And the fact that he did like this or like he taunted or something.
So let me ask y'all. The fact that Drew Brees throws the interception at overtime.
Oh, are we talking about my – oh, Let's talk about it.
The fact that Drew Brees threw this interception at overtime has no bearing. That's not his fault.
It shouldn't have been in the overtime. Period.
But
It wasn't his fault. Honestly, it wasn't. I mean, in my opinion, it was roughing the passer as well. But I'm not gonna speak on that. I'm not gonna speak on that. I'm not. It was his fault for throwing it. He just threw it, which was stupid. But it was a roughing the passer. They hit him in the face. They didn't call that though. They ain't call that.
It wasn't calling nothing, but it's cool.
Nothing at all. If you wanna go look at it again, Damon, you can. He threw it. He hit him in the face.
Trey.
Like, if that would happen to Tom Brady,
Trey,
Yes.
who is a better playoff quarterback, Eli Manning or Drew Brees?
Well, based off the stats that a Saints fan provided, even with those stats, if you add that with the end result, which is a Super Bowl MVP and 2 Super Bowl rings,
2-4 outside of those seasons.
like I said, everything
2-4 outside of those seasons, meaning when he didn't have.
Like I said,
or whoever.
So he said 2-4 outside of that season. Okay. Still, currently July 23rd, 2020, Eli Manning has 2 Super Bowl wins
as a team
and a Super Bowl MVP. Like, I'll continue, but 2 Super Bowl rings and a Super Bowl MVP. And Drew Brees has 1 Super Bowl ring as a team. You wasn't going to say that time?
I mean, I don't care. It's a team sport. It's a team. And he has the MVP as well.
No, I didn't say as a team. You did. So what you said is
1 Super Bowl as a team and 1 MVP as well.
Okay, so does Drew Brees have a Super Bowl MVP?
Yes.
As a team, right? I'm saying keep the same energy with Eli.
I said 2 Super Bowl rings as a team, and then you said in an MVP. Then you said Drew Brees has 1, right? Yes. A Super Bowl as a team.
I'm saying Drew Brees' Super Bowl and Super Bowl MVP he had with his New Orleans Saints team, correct?
MVP is a personal award. A ring is a ring. Everybody gets one. Everybody.
Okay, so Eli's MVP wasn't personal in his Super Bowl appearance?
I said, are you listening? You're not.
No, are you listening? You're trying to demean
Super Bowl
Eli's
as a
Super
team.
Bowl.
Ring. So you said Super Bowl MVP. I said, okay. Then you started over and said,
Bruiser, let me know I can
rings.
finish my turn. I mean,
you asked the question, I'm answering you.
Like I said, when I can finish my turn, let me know.
Bro, go Trey. Go Trey, go.
So, with everything that Derek is saying, I hear everything he's saying. Everything he's saying is his opinion with everything he was saying statistically, factually, is a fact. And what's in that fact is Eli has 2 Super Bowls, a Super Bowl MVP, compared to Drew Brees' 1 Super Bowl and 1 Super Bowl MVP. So what I'm not saying that Eli's a better overall quarterback. I'm not saying he's had a better career. But when it solely comes down to playoffs, has he been more effective for his team to reach the ultimate goal? I mean, like the fact it's in the pudding. Like he has 2 Super Bowls.
More effective?
So let me finish.
I'm gonna ask you a question. You said more effective.
But I said so I don't lose my train of thought. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
So at the end of the day, in order to win a football game, you have to score more points. So for you to score more points, you have to get put into a position to score. So even if that means the defense getting a stop at in your own red zone, you as the quarterback, who's going to be the second person to touch the ball. Like first after the center, the quarterback is the second person to touch the ball. You have to make sure you don't turn the ball over and stay in field goal range or whatever, score a touchdown. So I'm saying all that to say.
What the hell are you talking about?
Y'all boys hell.
Hey, let him finish, bro. He going somewhere. I get it, bro.
Like I'm saying all of that to say, because the main argument that Derek had with all of this was the New York Giants defense, when they won those 2 Super Bowls, Eli didn't have to throw the ball as much. Yeah. Eli had to put his team in the position or maintain his team in the position to score more points than the Patriots. That's a fact. Like, so he contributed to the 2 rings. Like, he's deserving of those 2 rings. So he did more for his team in the playoffs to achieve their ultimate goal. I don't see how that's
How's he doing more when he didn't throw more touchdowns? I don't see how he's doing more. He threw for almost half as many yards.
What are you talking? He had, but
half
he
as many
won the
touchdowns.
game.
I don't get how he's doing more. He has more
He
game-winning
won
drives.
the
He has
game.
more
What else
game-winning
can
drives
you
and more
do?
comebacks. But
Drew Brees has
we don't be down.
stats with
You don't have to
no
come
2
back.
Super Bowls. Those
You don't
stats
have to
don't
come back.
matter.
You don't have to come back. We be up.
This is
We
ridiculous.
don't have to come back. We're always up.
Ridiculous.
I don't understand.
This is outlandish. I don't see.
Eli has more game-winning drives and more fourth-quarter comebacks.
I'm saying,
But we don't have to come back.
I never sat here and said Eli outperformed Drew Brees in the playoffs. I've been saying the same thing. He has been more effective in getting his team to completing their ultimate goal of winning the Super
He's not
Bowl.
more effective when the numbers literally
He's
show he's
won
not
the
effective.
2 Super Bowls.
It's simple.
Come on. He has 2 Super Bowls.
With a team. With his team.
Because he got
That's what I'm saying. In order for his team to win the Super Bowl, they had to have more points. Even if his defense did all the work to say the Patriots went for it on the 4th down on their 30, the defense stuffed them up. Eli still couldn't fumble the ball. Eli still couldn't throw a turnover. He's the second person to touch the ball. He had to even if it was 3 handoffs, they had to be 3 non-fumbling handoffs in order to score the 3.
So basically, you giving credit for being a.
I'm not giving him that credit. That's hypothetical. I'm telling you though, that's a part of football.
So we're gonna act like Eli doesn't have 2. He has 2. If you were to rank Super Bowl throws in terms of greatness, he has 2 ranking in the top 5.
Come on, but they don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about the D line. They want to talk about.
You talking about the catch that wouldn't be a catch if it was today?
They want the catch that wouldn't be a catch.
Not be a catch today though. It wouldn't be.
Lucky.
That wasn't even more impressive than the Mario Manning.
That was a fumble.
The Mario Manning catch, it might be number 1. That
was a great catch. That was a great throw, great catch. But what's Brad name? Caught on his head.
The ball didn't hit the ground.
That was a horrible pass.
It wouldn't be a catch today though.
That's a horrible pass.
I don't know about that. They really fixed up on that catch rule.
I don't know. They ain't fixed the penalty rule, so shit. Okay. Next topic, boo. I'm done with it.
That was a horrible pass.
Okay. Great conversations. Great dialogue.